It's a little different.
Yeah, I was looking at something that's a little different in the back.
Z, any update on if he's going to play tonight?
Just questionable. We'll see how he feels when he gets here.
Okay. And then, usually, I mean, when you see a team this quick, it's obviously good to have that extra film from just a few days ago. But how even more important is it for Sacramento, considering all of the new pieces that they had that you didn't have too much film on before, including Zach and JV and Arabia?
Yeah, we have some. We're familiar with them, obviously playing them at their place, and then a quick turnaround to get here and play them again. So we watch film on them, had a good shoot around. We understand what they want to accomplish on the court, and so it's really going out and executing and putting together a 48-minute game. And I thought that was the key. The last game that we played them is we came out with a really good start, and then that third quarter got us. And so same thing happened in Denver. Solid game plan going into it, but sustaining it over a 48-minute game.
Well, I know you haven't seen him long, but what are your thoughts on Bruce Brown so far in a little short time?
Yeah, you look over his career. He's performed at a high level pretty much everywhere he's gone, and he's smart, physical, a good defender, can play multiple roles on the team, offensively and defensively. So, sort of that kind of Swiss Army knife type of player. So good to have him with our group.
And you mentioned that just his versatility on offense. How much is that going to help just having a guy who can play with the ball, off the ball, setting screens, all that type of stuff?
It's going to help us. I think he can play 1 through 5, and just watching him, he played the 5 at times in Brooklyn. He played point guard in Denver, a part of a championship group, and he brings a ton of experience to our team. So it's going to be good to put him in different places on the floor.
Do you expect him to play much tonight, or?
Yeah, he'll definitely get some run tonight. Yeah.
How important is that versatility when you have a guy who can plug and play at any position when you're adding him so late into a season and still trying to figure out with different lineups how things can work out?
It's important. I think that it's kind of where the league is going. It's this almost positionless basketball where guys can play a number of positions on the offensive end, but also how many different positions can you guard on the floor, and Bruce is one of those guys that can provide that for your group. And then with having some of the guys that we have out, with DeJounte being out, with Herb, adding another ball handler, playmaker, rebounder, defender to our group be key.
Well, it was just announced that Herb underwent successful surgery. Have you had a chance to talk to him since he came out of surgery?
I have not. I spoke to him before, and we just talked briefly. Yeah.
What was it like, just leading up to the surgery? What's he like?
Herb is he's quiet in nature, but he's absorbing a lot, and he loved being with his teammates right up until that point. And just we're sending him our prayers and a speedy recovery. But he is one of the pillars of our team, and one of our leaders. So we want him to heal quickly and just continue to progress as he goes through this.
Willie, how much is he itching to get back on the court already? Have you keep him away from the basketball court, keep the balls out?
Oh yeah. Herb was, he's still on the floor doing stuff, still trying to shoot, still making layups, but it's a process to get back on the floor now, and knowing him, he's going to go over and beyond what he's supposed to do to prepare himself.
And when we talked to Kelly yesterday, he mentioned that you had coached him at something back in 2008.
Basketball without borders.
Did you remember?
Where were we at?
Mexico City.
I do remember Mexico. I don't remember Kelly being there, but I remember that experience, and that was a cool moment. It's been a couple guys now that I've coached in those camps that are in the NBA now, and that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see Kelly's career. I watched him at Gonzaga, and he's another guy that adds a different dynamic to our group. Okay, thank you.